Good morning. It's Monday, July 14th, and I want to discuss a topic this morning that brings back memories of my childhood. And I'm talking about guns, pistols, and things like that. When we were kids, we dreamed we had a gun and we played in the street and pretended to shoot one another and do things like that. But we never really had a weapon of that kind, and occasionally we had a gun that we made with a rubber band that could shoot pieces of linoleum around. And those were dangerous. If you got hit in the head with a piece of flying linoleum that had been shot from a rubber banded handmade gun, you could get hurt. And I got hit in the head with one of those one time, and the linoleum actually stuck there for a couple of minutes. But in any event, I want to talk about the emerging threat of the 3D printed firearms that's existing around the world and probably heavily in the United States. So these guns, these ghost guns, are untraceable firearms that can be easily manufactured using 3D printers or assembly kits. And they are creating a significant loophole in the traditional gun control measures and the posing of a growing threat to public safety globally, not only in the United States. Online platforms and forums have made ghost guns more accessible by providing instructional guides and resources and enabling unlicensed individuals to easily construct these weapons at home. That means you could do it with your home computer. You can figure out how to make a gun. And the United States has seen a sharp increase in the use of these ghost guns. And law enforcement is encountering these untraceable firearms more frequently in criminal activity and in violent extremist plots and violent incidents involving both radicalized individuals and youths. The internet has not only facilitated access to ghost guns, but it has become a breeding ground for radicalization, drawing firearm enthusiasts into extremist circles where violent and hateful ideologies are propagated. That sounds pretty bad to me. In early September, authorities in Detroit arrested a 14-year-old who had been manufacturing 3D printed firearms in his home. And this teenager possessed 3D gun parts, 3D printers, or small 3D printing devices designed to convert pistols into fully automatic weapons. This 14-year-old kid had that stuff. Can you imagine if somebody a little bit older got involved in a situation like this? And these guns, which are known as ghost guns, are falling into the hands of individuals who should not have access to them, including young people and violent extremists. So we have a situation in this country where ghost guns are privately made, and they're in the hands of the wrong people. So how can we stop this thing from growing? Because it's growing at an alarming rate. The growing ease to manufacture this weapon has many experts considering the ghost gun as one of the fastest growing threats to a safe society in the United States. So what will we do about this? That is a question that is puzzling the mind of many in our government. How do we come to control the ghost gun industry? Let me call it an industry, even though it is made up of hundreds and thousands of private individuals creating ghost guns. It's a threat to our society. And I don't know what to tell you to do. I don't know what the police can tell you to do. Because nobody in there growing up wants to be considered a fink, a tattletale, so to speak. But we would have to have many in our society reporting these unknown guns to the proper authorities. And then you become known as a tattletale or something like that. And those kinds of people were not liked when I was growing up. So this is an increasing problem in the United States. Handmade, manufactured guns by people who shouldn't have a gun in the first place. And I don't know what we're going to do about this. But it seems to be a rising problem. I haven't seen any reports about the number of people who have been shot by an unlicensed gun. But I am sure many have been, and many have been killed probably. So this is something that is not being talked about by many, but most of our protection organizations know the situation exists. So I hope I bring it to your attention, and I hope I don't disturb you, but that's the way it is. Unlicensed guns in the United States. Think about that. Have a great day. Bye.
Thank you.